Hi and hello everyone, welcome back to Himabindu Angal Kurti's channel. I am super thrilled to show you the journey of this guest bedroom makeover, and it took me 4 evenings, not days to be more specific. I did most of the work in the evenings and just a little bit during the weekends. So this room hasn't gone through any major changes in a while, so I will be showing you how I did the black color as an accent wall and the furniture transformations. And there will be 2 different parts that I'm going to release this video. In the first part I'll show you how I did like the black accent wall and the furniture makeover, and in the next part you'll see where I shopped my decor for this room and how I added my decor and some fun DIYs and much more. So without any further delay, let's get started. But before that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do subscribe for more fun videos and DIY content. Just to talk a little bit about this room, it's pretty basic with all white walls and with very minimal decor, so I'm gonna transform that to this. I love how this room turned out, but before I reveal the entire transformation to you, let's see how I did it. This is day 1. I started taking everything outside of this room and added painter's tape and covered my carpet section. And we also got the long ladder to this room to start painting. For the paint, I got Sherwin-Williams black color from Lowe's for about like $35. And if you're a beginner just like me, I pretty much followed the basic steps here by mixing the paint properly with the wooden piece that we got from Lowe's for free. I tried to pour the paint without making a mess around the can. I followed a video on YouTube how to pour the paint and I added this tape, but it didn't work like I expected, so it's just worth a shot, and I did my own way anyways. Before painting, we dusted off the wall and we took a small roller and loaded paint just as needed. We tried not to overload it as it will make a mess, and then the moment of truth, it turned black and it's so beautiful. It is so exciting to see the black color on this white wall, and it looks even nicer than the video. I wanted to have some fun, so I took the roller for myself and I played with it a little bit, but I ended up not having enough strength, so my husband took it over and I let it do by professionals. But I helped him with loading the paint on this big roller. Here we are, pretty much done with painting the wall except these 2 plug outlets, and forgot to mention that I also covered those 2 electric outlets with the painter's tape. Now it's time to start the furniture makeover. So I made a trip to Home Depot to buy fine grit 220 sanding paper, handy painting mug, and a Wooster 2-inch painting brush. Also, I got this quart size neutral mid-tone paint color for furniture. Just to see how this paint looks on my furniture, I just took a small section off of my bed frame and I started sanding it down and wiped it out with clean cloth and started painting. It definitely looked very close to the color that I wanted, so I started continuing my paint. I used a sanding tool, and this comes in very handy and it saved a lot of time for me. So this is a Roby optical sander. I got it from Home Depot for about $55, and I got these sanding sheets included in the toolbox. It is very easy to attach. I got this little bag to attach, and it is a paint collector, so it collects all the paint particles, and I simply started continuing work. As you see that I started with a small section and it is really doing a good job here. I cleaned any excess leftover paint with a wet rag and then I started continuing my paint. So my plan for the furniture makeover is to paint the entire bed with the neutral color that I got and also the drawers for the dresser and for the nightstand to paint with the same color. I am really glad that I got this Wooster 2-inch paintbrush, as it was suggested by one of the Home Depot associates, and this is really giving a nice cut in the edges, and also it soaks a lot of paint within the brush. If I have to clean it, I have to simply turn on the tap and put it under the sink to just clean this off if I'm not painting for a while. With the help of this brush, I was able to just finish the job really quick, and I think I just got it done in like 2 to 3 hours for this entire painting job for my bed frame, nightstand drawers, and dresser drawers. Here's my little painting tip. When I'm doing the sides or the top edges of the drawers, I'm not using the width of the brush. By just doing this, I'm really getting a nice and sharp edges. This paint dried out in less than 1 hour that I was able to just get ready for my second coat. When I'm all done with the painting job, I use this waterthin, which is water-based, to seal the paint. I got the sponge brush from my previous projects to paint this waterthin. Here's my little health tip. You have to be very careful when you are using this paint sealer, as this might get you dizzy, and it is so important to wear a mask and then open the doors when you're working indoors. Before I started painting the drawers, I took out all the door handles from the drawers, as it will be easy for me to paint them. Now that all the paint is dried out, I am adding all these handlers back. This is such an easy job to put the handles back. After I finished with the handles, I took this 5 number round brush and I gave some touch-ups as needed for this black accent wall. I cleaned up this excess paint with a wet rag. With this, I am pretty much done with the painting job, and here is the before and after transformation of this black accent wall and the bed frame. I am super excited on how this project turned out. This looks so warm and beautiful. I simply added the bed mattresses and nightstand back in place. I'm using these Cherishma California king size bed sheets that I got from Costco for about $17. And I'm changing the pillowcases. I added a whole bunch of pillows that I got from Amazon, and I think it costed me less than $40. Also, this throw blanket that I got from Amazon, which costed me $15, and this looks so beautiful. And here's the final transformation, which I will share you next week. So do subscribe and come back later.